Thank
There you
you.
go. Enjoy.
Are you taking orders, honey?
Yeah. Would you like a tea?
I would like a tea, please.
All right. I'll get one.
Quite a bit of sugar,
Quite a bit.
quite a bit.
All right.
Some milk.
See what I can do. Maybe see you guys have. We are now approaching Snåsa.
Snana.
Yeah, Snåsa. Say it, Mom.
Snåsa. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Look at all the cotton seeds.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. We've got 10 hours to do this. So it's new, Mom.
Really beautiful.
Oh, yes. It's absolutely lovely. It's just stunning.
We will arrive at Mosjøen in about 5 to 6 minutes. Platform on the right.
Didn't we just hear that? We just crossed the Arctic Circle.
I know. Isn't that cool?
It is. I mean, it's really exciting.
I know it.
Above the tree line, more or less. Interesting. Interesting.
Any comments? Gorgeous. Hello, we are in Buda, and behind us I can see is some kind of a fortress, but I looked on Google Maps and I can't find it. So I don't even know if you can see it, but it's really cool. And there's a couple old houses, and then those beautiful mountains in the background. And we just took our 10-hour journey up here, and then we checked into our hotel, and then we went out to eat. And my mama, who is can be a little bit of a food snob, she loved her meal, and we're not going to even talk about it. But actually, it was really good. It was a nice spaghetti pizza.
Caesar salad.
Caesar salad. What?
Caesar salad-y deal.
Yeah, and the problem is that, again, everything's so expensive here, so. But it makes everything at home look cheap.
Yeah,
Like
that
when we
you
go
can
to
be
a
happy
restaurant and we get whatever, we get that $9 cheesecake at the place that we like to eat at, we're gonna be like, dang, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Because
So-
the tiramisu tonight on the menu is like $20. So everything's gonna be relative from now on, right?
Yes.
All right, so we are in the land of the midnight sun finally because
Are.
we are north of the Arctic Circle,
Yes, we are.
and we're super excited. However, it's kind of cloudy, and I don't think we're gonna be able to stay up till midnight because we're just too darn tired.
Woohoo.
I know. And then this morning was the first morning that I actually woke up rested in 2 weeks, and so I think I'm gonna be able to get over my cold here. So I'm actually gonna go to bed pretty soon and try to sleep another solid, I don't know how many hours, and get better.
Yes.
So,
So it surprised you in Oslo how long the sun stayed up.
yeah, actually, I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night in the first couple nights, and it just never got dark. And so I took a couple pictures. Maybe I'll insert it here. 1:45, it was just kind of like twilighty, and then at 2:45, it was getting light again. So really cool. That was in Oslo, and then
Now we're in Bodø.
Buda.
Bodø.
It's Buda, and it is beautiful up here. And we did some researching about the midnight sun. And what did you find out, Mom?
Well, there is no darkness from June 3rd to
July 8th.
July 8th. Yeah,
Here in Buda.
total sun the whole time.
And even north of here, like in Tromso, I think it's called,
Yeah.
it's even like a couple weeks added on.
Yep, both sides almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both ends of it. So we're right in the middle of it. It's no dark tonight.
Do you want to explain the whole concept of the midnight sun in contrast to the polar night?
Well, yeah,
Should we get this for a nice angle?
yeah, and I suppose
right.
we
Those
didn't get
cool
the dates
ships.
for this, but probably December into January sometime. It's total dark. It just doesn't get light. And then the opposite in the summertime, from like I said, June 3rd to July 8th, is total light. So that's what they deal with up here.
Yeah, that's because north of the Arctic Circle, it like the sun barely goes down below the horizon, if it does at all. So basically, like when we looked up the sunrise and sunset today in Buda, it said there was none. There literally, it just says sun all day. So
That's
it
cool.
just doesn't even go dip below the horizon.
This is a bigger city than I ever expected it to be. It's 50,000 people, and there's a lot of buildings, I think there is some industry, and of course there's the fishing and the harbor use. So
Yeah, there's a hospital here.
yeah,
And
it's good size.
yeah, and then he said fish oil too, because I asked the cab driver, he as in the cab driver, what the main industry is here, and he said the hospital, the airport, and then fish and fish oil.
Yep.
So do you know anything about
Cod
that?
liver oil, I would
Yeah, I
imagine,
suppose.
is probably it. You know, my Anna, she started feeding her daughter, my granddaughter, cod liver oil when they're little. All the Norwegians do, because they don't get enough sunlight. So this breaks down and it gives them vitamin D, I believe. Well,
It's 8 o'clock now. I just don't think I can do it for 4 more hours. I just don't. What do you think?
no, I would have loved to have done it, and
Yeah.
I might have pushed myself if everybody wanted to do it. But I'm tired too.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if it were sunny and it wasn't cloudy, I think I could have maybe. Especially if Dave was here, my brother, he would push me to do that
Yeah.
because he usually pushes me to do things like jump in the Mediterranean off rocks. I get inspired by him and his challenges, but it's just me and Mom and Dad, so no one's challenging me.
no, we're pretty easy on her. Always
Yeah.
have been.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So we're gonna trudge up to our hotel up there, up the hill, and then tomorrow's a new day, and we will see what the day brings.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
This has been a very interesting place to visit. This is Sami country. evidently all across the northern part of Norway, Sweden, and Finland, the Samis ranged. They were nomads, and they domesticated the reindeer, and they had reindeer herds. And the reason I know a little bit about them and the interest for them is that years ago I came over with a friend to my granddaughter's confirmation. And at the Lutheran church that the confirmation was held in, half the people, half the kids that were confirmed wore their bunads. Bunad is a traditional dress for each region. So there's many, many, many. I bet there was 30 different kinds. Gorgeous. But the Samis I thought were beautiful. They were white. Well, they were white and black, but a lot of them were white wool, kind of a tunic, flared at the waist a bit, and slacks. And then they had red rickrack and red ribbon and stuff around it. They were very, very attractive. At this confirmation of Kari's, she decided she had the choice. She could get a nice dress for it or wear a bunad. She decided to wear a beautiful black dress, and she looked $1 million. But the others also were very, very interesting in their colorful dress. And they enjoyed it. It was from grandpas and grandmas to little tiny kids. They all were, many of them were wearing their bunads to this confirmation. So when I was a young girl, 14, 15, in the Lutheran church, in my little church in southern Minnesota, we went to 2 years, except for summers, but 2 years of confirmation classes every Saturday morning. And we learned of God's Word and so much that went with it, as much as young minds can take in. And then we were confirmed, and that was the confirmation of your faith. Now, when my granddaughter was confirmed, and since then, that was a lot of years ago, her brothers and sisters have been confirmed since then. The confirmation can either be held in the state Lutheran Church, Norwegian State Lutheran Church, or the government center. And in all reality, what it is a passage into adulthood.
Yep, a rite of passage.
Yeah, a rite of passage.
Yep, and then the confirmation student...
Confirmant.
Yeah, the confirmant has a big party with the
Yeah.
family, and then...
Years ago, when I came over to visit, my daughter-in-law took me to a clothing store, and at the back of the clothing store were these catalogs, and you went through them and you found every region that your people came from. Say the Gudbrandsdalen or their all these different regions all throughout Norway. They all had their own different particular bunad.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are off to the Aviation Museum next to the airport here in Buda. So we will see you later.